Morning everybody, welcome back to another exciting episode of Network Admin Live. This morning I'm going to talk about closet cleanup. I don't know what your closets look like, but mine, when I got here, they were quite messy, and it's no different than any other network closet I've ever worked in. There's always this big tangled mass of cables going everywhere. So in conjunction with my network refresh, I'm trying to clean things up a little bit. So I have my older C-Series Enterasys switches here. They're going to be end of life pretty soon. So I'm trying to swap them out with these Exos X460 switches. And the way I like to do this is I like to do it in conjunction with cleaning up my network cables. So where all these, you see these 4 switches are, we had these cable management racks, and I've gone ahead and pulled the cables out of those cable management. They're over here sitting on this printer, which is sitting there for some reason. Anyway, so I pull those out, and then I mount the switches in there where the cable management was. And then what I'm going to do is use just these very short slim run cables to go from the switch to the patch panel port. So all we're going to have is just these very short little runs from the switch to the patch panels, and we're going to get rid of all this other wiring mess. So that's actually going to take a little while, so stay tuned, and I'll show you the progress. Well, continuing on with the switches here, the switch transition from my old legacy switch to the newer switches. You can see I've started filling out this bottom patch panel here, patching everything over. You can also see I'm wearing a different shirt because it's a different day. I wish I could do this all day long, but other things come up. So I've gone ahead and most of my wireless APs have been moved over to this new switch. Those are easy because I can just move those one at a time. There's no outage to the end user. The others, a little bit trickier. So what I do, because I don't want to have a big maintenance window and a lot of downtime, so I'm moving them over one by one. And what I do is I'll take the cable, I'll trace it back to the old switch, then I'll jump on my terminal here, and I will check what MAC addresses I see there and what VLAN it's in. Now, if I see that there's more than one MAC address, that usually means that there's a phone and a PC connected to the phone. Moving that is going to cause the phone to reboot, and the user will experience some downtime. So what I do is I look for single MAC addresses, which is either going to be a printer or just a single PC. So I will check the VLAN. I'll come over here. I'll telnet over to the new switch here, SSH, not telnet. And then I will set the VLAN on that port. I'll use my software here to, from the MAC address I got, I'll look up the IP address. I'll start a constant ping to that IP address. And so I'll just watch it, then I'll go ahead and take the old cable out, put the new patch cable in, and watch the pings. And usually we'll drop about 3 pings and it'll come right back. So that's kind of my process for moving these over, and it's just basically lather, rinse, repeat. So I'm going to keep doing that. It may take a couple of days, so you may see a different shirt next time I update on this. But we'll just keep doing that, and we'll see how it goes. Well, welcome back to our short stay surgery upgrade. It's the same video, so you never really went anywhere. Okay, continuing on with our short stay surgery network upgrade. I've had to step away for a few days because life has got in the way. I had other network issues. A Palo Alto firewall upgrade, which I'll make another video about, gave us an issue with one VPN tunnel, and that was about it. But it took me a while to figure out what was going on there. But as you can see, I'm back, and we've made a little bit of progress. You can see the cables that are here in this raceway here. Where is it? Over here. There's fewer. It doesn't look like it to me, but hopefully you can see the difference. And then over here you can see I've got more of my short patch cables going in on the new Extreme switches. so what I'm doing right now is just coming over here to the existing switch, and I'm checking the MAC addresses on the ports. If I only see one MAC address, then I'm assuming that's either a printer or a single PC. That's safe to move. Nobody's going to notice. You know, it's going to be a little blip in there. Hey, the network's slow. Then it'll come right back up. If I see more than one MAC address on the port, I know that's a phone. That will be disruptive. Their phone call may drop, or whatever they're doing, they'll see a much longer delay. So I don't want to mess with those until after hours. So, like I said, I'm just going to continue on looking for single MAC addresses on these ports, and as I find them, I just repatch them over to here. So we'll continue on, and we'll update you as we progress. Well, finally, as you can see, I'm wearing different clothes yet again. So it's been a couple days since I've been able to get back to this project here. And I am happy to report that we are finally done. All the end users have been removed from the old legacy switch, and we are now patched into the new switch here. Nice clean patches. There's not a big tangle of cables there. Just our vendor from Philips, their cables are still there. I'm not going to touch those aren't mine. I got a little cable cleanup to do, but other than that, I'm going to call this project done. So we have now upgraded our short stay surgery closet, and as you can see, it's a fairly simple process, but it is time consuming, especially if you want to do it with very little downtime, rolling downtime across users. You know, checking the VLAN on each port, setting up the VLAN on the new port, and then moving the cable over. It's simple, it just takes time. So anyway, I hope that was interesting or informative or entertaining. It was boring, sorry, but that's the life of a network admin. We'll catch you guys later.